Hey, this is M, and welcome to today's special coaching video where I'm going to teach you the top 5 steps for successfully approaching and closing a girl. And these are the top 5 most basic fundamental steps that you want to internalize into your head for going out there and approaching girls successfully. Okay, these are just the top 5 basic fundamentals that every guy learning this stuff must ingrain into his head, okay? And then after a while, after you've got it dialed down and it's embedded into you, then it just should become a natural part of your approach process, and you shouldn't necessarily need to think about these steps some more. But these are just the top 5 basic fundamental steps for going from approach to close successfully. And I've got a little treat for you today. Today's special coaching lesson is taken directly from, you guessed it, my monthly coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to find, meet, and attract young, beautiful women into your own life each and every month. So if you're not in my monthly coaching program, you need to get in my monthly coaching program ASAP before I shut it down, before I stop letting more guys in. It's starting to fill up. So if you want to get in, you got to get in now. And right now I've got a little special going on where it's only $1 for the entire first month. Okay, it's only $1 for the entire first month. And the reason why I've only made it $1 is so you can get in there and you can check it out for yourself and you can see what I'm teaching these guys. And you can take a lot of those lessons, even just for $1. You can take a lot of those lessons from the very first month and apply them into your own game. And I guarantee your game will go whoosh, just like that. Your game will go from here to here, just from only paying $1. Okay, so if you're not in my monthly coaching program, you need to get in there like ASAP. All you have to do is click the link below in my description box, and that will take you right over to my website where you can get signed up right now for just $1. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, do you know where the Wooden Center is by any chance? I'm like totally lost.
I think it's that way. I'm not super.
Do you go to school here?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, but you don't know where it is? Are you new? You
yeah,
just like transfer?
Good.
I know, but it's like half the year's already gone. You've been walking around here. Okay, you didn't like sneak onto campus today. You're not like, where are you from originally?
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs, really? It's nice out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm from San Francisco, so that's like...
I love San Francisco.
Really? I hate San Francisco.
Yeah, because you're from there. But
I know, it sucks. What's your name?
I'm Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Nice
To meet you, Elizabeth. Okay, so right now I want to go through the top 5 steps for successfully approaching and closing your targets. Okay? And these top 5 steps, you want to go in the exact order that I'm about to give them to you. And the thing about these top 5 steps are, missing any one of these top 5 steps can ruin your set. And I would say that over 99% of failed approaches out there can be attributed to missing one, if not all, of these 5 steps. Okay, whether a guy is new, intermediate, or advanced, you've got to hit all 5 of these steps in the exact order that I'm about to give them to you in order to give yourself the best opportunity to not only approach your target successfully, but close your targets successfully. So the very first step, obviously, is you want to open the girl. You want to approach her. That is the very, very first step. Simply want to approach her. And you want to approach her with the right vibe, the right energy. You want to be thinking of the upside and not the downside, right? You want to be in that promotion mindset, as I talk about, and not the prevention mindset where you're afraid of getting rejected and devalidated. You don't want to be in that mindset because you're pretty much going to get what you want. But if you're in that promotion mindset where all you can think about is this chick becoming your girlfriend and all the dates you're going to go on together and all the cool vacations you're going to take together, your approach is going to go 1,000 times better. You know, and even if she's having a bad day and she rejects you in any way, shape, or form, it's not going to be nearly as bad as if you go in with that prevention mindset, because girls can almost instinctively sense that you're not feeling in your power as a man, and they could sense that kind of blood in the water So when you approach the girl, you want to go in with the right vibe and the right energy. Now, right after you approach her, right after you open her, what is the very, very first thing you want to do? What is the very next thing you want to do before you do anything else, right? After you open the girl, what is the very next thing you want to do before anything else? You want to false time constraint, or FTC, what we call it. You want the false time constraint because you got to put yourself in the girl's shoes, right? Here's this random guy, stranger, she doesn't know you, just coming out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're telling her that she's cute. What's your name? Even if she's attracted to you guys, even if she likes you, even if she thinks you're cute, you have to false time constraint. You have to make her believe that you're not going to be there that long. Even if she wants you to stay, you still have to false time constraint. You still have to be like, hey, I saw you standing there. It's totally random, but I thought you were cute. My name's Matt. What's yours? Right? That's part of your opening approach. You're going to do the little introduction, and she'll be like, Janet. Nice to meet you, Matt. And right after you do that, right after you open, you're going to be like, hey, Janet, I can't stay long. I'm supposed to meet some friends in a bit, but I saw you and I just wanted to come say hi. Okay, that's all you have to do. That's very, very quick false time constraint. You don't have to go in this diatribe or this long story about, oh, I have this dental appointment, then I'm supposed to shoot basketball after with the boys, and then after that, I'm going to have to go home and do homework. Don't go into all that. Just be like, hey, I can't stay long. I'm supposed to go meet some friends in a bit, but I saw you and I just wanted to say hi. That's all you need to do. Boom, done. False time constraint dropped. Okay, so it's just like you just want to drop that into your conversation very quickly, very subtly, where it sticks in her mind and she's like, okay, I can breathe. This guy's not going to stay long. He's not going to make it awkward and just stand there this entire time. He's going to leave. He says he has to go in a few minutes, so that's cool. I can talk to him. And obviously, after you false time constraint, what you're going to do next, the third step, is you're going to build attraction, right? You're going to build attraction with her. And the reason why you're going to build attraction with her is because you want to get her to the point where she's not going to want you to leave, and she's going to ask you to stay. And she's going to ask you, what else you got going on? And if she doesn't ask you, you'd be like, hey, I'm going here. And, you could instant date her, and she'll be like, yeah, I want to go with you. She'll come along. Right after you false time constraint, you want to start building attraction. And the easiest way to build attraction with a girl is by nagging her, okay? You want to nag her, especially if she's hot, okay? She's an 8, 9, or 10, you definitely want to nag her. And it doesn't mean to be mean or nasty towards her. You want to be fun and playful. Just, you can nag her playfully about her purse. A lot of times I'll nag the girl and be like, man, that purse is huge. What have you got in there? Have you got like a severed head or something in there? Or if she has particularly small feet or big feet, I will nag her about that and be like, man, you've got bigger feet than me. And I will just nag the girl just to let her know that I am not under her beautiful woman spell. And obviously you want to do this playfully. You don't want to get mean about it, because if you start getting mean and mean-spirited and taking shots at her, she could actually get offended and be like, all right, well, leave me alone then. Why are you talking to me then? I mean, she'll actually get mad. And even then, that's kind of a shit test that she gives you when she's like, well, then why are you talking to me? You just want to keep it fun. You want to keep your nags playful, and you don't want to go over the top and be like, hey, you're kind of fat, girl. You need to lose some weight. Get in the gym. You don't want to do all that. So that is part of building attraction, which is step 3. You want to let her know that, hey, I'm not under your beautiful woman spell. And also, too, when you nag her, it kind of lets her know that you are comfortable around women of her caliber, her physical attractiveness. You're comfortable around her, because she knows that most guys aren't. Most guys, she knows, are intimidated by her looks and are like, and stuttering and, oh, you're so beautiful. And they can't even look her in the eye, where you're just going to be looking her dead in the eye and messing with her and be like, I don't know, those hands, whew, kind of remind me of my dad's, just tease her like that. So step 3 is building attraction. Step 4, what you want to do next, after you've built some attraction with her, after you've nagged her a bit, is you want to start building comfort and rapport. okay? So you've already opened her, you've introduced yourself, you've false time constrained, you let her know that you're not gonna be there long, you've negged her, you've built attraction. Now you're gonna go into the phase where you build comfort and rapport with her just to make her feel more comfortable. And the way that you build comfort and rapport is you start asking her questions about what I like to do is I like to ask her questions about her family. Do you have any brothers? Do you have any sisters? Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school? You get to ask her what kind of music do you like? What's your favorite movie? A lot of times I'll ask a girl randomly, like, what's your favorite color? What's your lucky number? You know, just little things like that to just get to know her more. And a lot of times, if your set's going well, she will ask you the same in return, like, what's your favorite color? What is your lucky number? So just little things like that that just build that familiarity with the girl, with your target, and build that comfort and rapport with her instantly, where, again, you're just asking her questions about her and getting to know her. And like I said, if she's attracted to you, she's gonna ask you those questions right back. You know, and sometimes, even if the girl is attracted to you and she's selfish, she just won't ask you those questions. So that's kind of a turnoff for me when the girl is like, even if I can tell she likes me, but she's making it all about her, that turns me off, right? I don't like that. But I mean, if the girl is genuinely not attracted to you, she's just not gonna ask you those questions. But there are times where I could tell the girl's into me, she likes me, she's eyeing me, but she's like not asking me anything about me. It's all about her. It's like, yeah, I approached you, but now we're in this phase. We're in step 4. You're supposed to ask me too. You have to look at this as an interview, because she's not only interviewing you, but more importantly, you are interviewing her, because you're the one who approached her. You're the one who's going to be bringing this chick into your life. So you got to make sure that she's cool too, and she's just not some selfish chick that's going to make it all about her. So that's step 4, comfort and rapport. And if you've done all 4 steps correctly, now you're going to get to the most important step, which is closing, step 5. And assuming you did all 4 steps correctly, step 5 is going to be very, very easy, okay? The better approach you have, the easier it is going to be to close, whether it's going to be a number close, an instant date, or, you know, even a sex close, which I'm not a huge fan of. We're going to talk about same-day pulls in a future coaching lesson, and I will also talk about the dangers of doing them, which no other pickup instructor wants to talk about out there, especially these top PUA guys, because their whole business is built around teaching guys how to do same night pulls. But there is a huge danger in doing them, guys, and we're going to talk about it in a future coaching lesson. Not going to get too much into it here. I just want to give you the basic 5 steps for doing a proper approach and close, whether you get her number, or you go on an instant date, or you have a full-on sex close. But even if you just get something as simple as a number close, it's going to be a non-flaky number. By going through these 5 steps properly in order and hitting each one, even when you get something as simple as a number close, it's going to be a non-flaky number close. Whenever you text her, she's going to text you right back. You call her, she's going to call you right back. You ask her out, she's going to make sure she's available, and she's going to make time to go out with you. It all comes back to doing a proper approach by hitting these 5 steps in order successfully. So those are the 5 steps that you want to make sure you hit with every single approach you do. You want to approach a girl, open her, false time constraint right after you open her. Then you want to start building attraction, just throw out a few negs. Then you want to build some comfort and rapport with her. Then you want to close, whether, again, it's a number close, instant date, or more. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's special coaching lesson. And if you have not yet signed up for my Mastery Coaching Program, then you want to get signed up right now, before it is too late, because again, I'm going to have to take this down very, very soon and without notice. I'm not going to give you guys warning and be like, hey, it's coming down in 5 days, get in. No, I'm just going to take it down one day, because that's how I am. You know, I might wake up one day and just be like, you know what, I want to cut this off. Boom, I'm going to cut it off. And the guys who are in my program who managed to get in before I close the doors, I'm going to continue to teach those guys, because those guys took action. And I love guys who take action, and I'm going to be honored to continue teaching those guys, as well as obligated to teach those guys, because they're in my monthly coaching program. So it's my obligation to keep teaching those guys. But for all you guys who don't take action, who dilly-dally, who take your time, take your sweet-ass time, who waste your dollar at McDonald's or Taco Bell or Wendy's on their stupid dollar menu, you guys who make the poor decisions like that, and you don't get into my monthly coaching program, Mastery, I'm not gonna let you in later, okay? Just not gonna let you in, even if you pay full pop and be like, nah, I don't need the money, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna stick with the guys that are in my program now, and I'm just gonna teach those guys, because they took action. So if you have not yet signed up for my Mastery Coaching Program, you want to do it right now, like ASAP. All you have to do is click the link below in my description box, take you over to my website. It takes 2 seconds to get signed up. And again, this is how much it costs for the entire first 30 days of Mastery. This is it, guys. This is all it costs, $1. Are you telling me that you cannot afford this? Okay, $1, 4 quarters. That's what $1 is for the entire first 30 days. Even if you don't stay in past the 30 days, I want you to try it out, all right? Just try it out for the first 30 days. Take what I'm teaching you in the first 30 days. Take those invaluable, priceless lessons that I have to teach you in the 30 days and go out there and apply it. When you see a young, hot girl, just try some of it. Just try some of it out, okay? And you'll see how powerful it is. You'll see how deadly this stuff is. You'll see that you can use this stuff over and over, even from what you learn in the first 30 days for one tiny dollar. Even for what you learn for $1 for the entire first 30 days, you'll be able to continue to go out there and practice and apply with every young, hot girl you see that you want to approach, okay? You will never have to sit back like most of the chumps out there, you know, like you've had to your entire life, not knowing what to say and not knowing what to do when that pretty girl walks by you, okay? Because you've never had this kind of training. And believe me, you need this kind of training. You do, okay? Especially in today's highly feminized world. Don't buy into this delusion that, you know, you're just gonna meet the right person and it's just gonna happen. It's serendipity, it's just gonna happen. It doesn't happen that way. Trust me, attraction does not work that way. You need training. You need to learn this stuff. This is more important than college, okay? And I am saying that. I am saying learning pickup and dating is more important than college. I'm being honest. And I've had guys in my program, even guys that I've tried to discourage from dropping out of college. I've had guys who've dropped out of medical school to learn pickup and dating. It's crazy. You know, and you'll hear these stories everywhere of guys who dropped out of medical school, law school, to learn and focus on improving their dating lives. It's crazy, right? I mean, honestly, I believe you can do both. I believe you can still go to school if you really want to be a doctor or lawyer. Yeah, I encourage you to do that. But at the same time, you can still learn this stuff too. You can still learn pickup and dating. Okay, because obviously you're gonna be in class, you're gonna be seeing young hot girls out there, you're gonna wanna approach them. Or for you guys who have graduated, I've got a lot of students, a good number of my students are in their 30s and 40s, getting up there in age, and you know, they're just tired of being alone. Or they're tired of having to settle for those 4s and 5s. They're tired of coming home to an empty apartment. They're tired of their phone never ringing, never getting text messages, okay? Being ignored by young hot girls. They're tired of that and they want to do something about it. They want to take action. And they know this is it, okay? They know they have no other option. They've got to learn this stuff. They've got to learn this stuff and they've got to go out there and start applying it. Okay, because it does work. All this stuff works, guys. Trust me, it's been field tested already. You don't have to try it out for yourself. Okay, you don't have to be like Evel Knievel out there and doing everything by trial and error. You don't have to play stuntman. The work has already been done. Everything I have to teach you in my monthly coaching program, Mastery, is priceless because it's been field tested. Okay, it's been field tested to work. All you need to do is get into the coaching program and go out there and start applying it. That's it. That's all you need to do. If I could go back in time, back to when I first started in the game, and I could just sign up for a coaching program like this, I mean, and it was only $1, I would jump on it. I would literally jump on it. I mean, I would pay 1,000 times the amount that I'm asking for the very first month, where you don't have to go through the same pain, failure, and rejection that I did just to get to the actual stuff that works. The reason why the entire first month of Mastery is only $1, the reason why I've only made it $1 is because I want you to get into the program and see what I'm teaching you for yourself. I want you to take what I'm teaching you in the very first month of mastery and start applying it out in the real world on real life targets, real life young beautiful women, real life 8s, 9s, and 10s. And I want you to see how deadly it is, how powerful it is, and how much it works. And I guarantee, when you see it work for yourself, you are going to be kicking yourself. You're literally going to be kicking yourself that you didn't sign up earlier, that you didn't learn this stuff earlier, that you wasted half your life sitting at home alone when you didn't need to, that you wasted half your life watching internet porn, you know, and coming home to an empty apartment and an empty bed, sleeping in an empty bed all by yourself when you didn't have to. Life doesn't have to be this way, guys. You can change your life, but you have to want to change your life. You can change the direction of your destiny, but you have to want to change the direction of your destiny. I can't do it for you. All I can do is offer you the tools that I have in my coaching program. All I can do is offer you the opportunity to get into my coaching program. Okay, and again, I've made it as easy as possible to sign up, and I've made it as cheap as possible to sign up. I don't know what else to do to get you to my program. Okay, I'm giving you a rock solid guarantee that this stuff is going to work. I'm practically begging you to go out there and apply it in the real world on actual young hot girls. I want you to go out and apply it and see how powerful it is and see how much it actually does work, because your brain is not going to believe it till it sees you doing it. It has to see you doing it. Seeing me do it is one thing, but once your brain sees you doing it, your brain's going to be like, oh my God, what else is possible? We can actually do this. We can actually go out there and do the same thing he's doing. We can create the same success for ourselves. Okay, the roadmap is already there. All you have to do is get into my program. That's the only step you have to take, and it's the easiest step. So stop waiting, get signed up right now, get in my monthly coaching program, click the link below in my description box, head over to my website and get signed up right now for just $1. Let's do this together right now. Take action. Let's do it. See you on the inside.